Good morning. It's a beautiful day, Saturday morning in September, and I am going to visit Ely. I'm just waiting at the railway station. Played a game of timetable lottery today and didn't win but didn't lose. I've got about 10 minutes to wait for my train. I always feel a little bit suspicious when I wear sunglasses, as if I've got something to hide. As if I'm a little bit dodgy. But in actual fact, it's quite common. Today I've passed about 5 people who are all wearing sunglasses. And it's not even that hot. It's about 15 degrees. If that. Yet people are wearing sunglasses. Well, that's me arrived in Ely. Seems like a nice little city. Navigation should be easy because there's a big cathedral in the background. So, it should be hard to get lost. Not such a sunny day here, quite windy. And I think, to be honest, I should probably take off these sunglasses. I might get away with walking around town with a camera, but I think the sunglasses might be a bit much for the people of Ely. Although in saying that, I have already seen one person with blue hair, so they might be quite open-minded. Some interesting eel facts here in Ely. The eel race. Leptocephalus to Pryor's eel. 88 bronze waymarkers wind around the eel trail. The smaller disc shows a leptocephalus, the newly hatched stage of the eel, which was first observed and drawn in the 19th century. So yeah, the eel trail. Do you know what an eel is?
go first, and we're going to go through that little door, and then we arrive in the rather small stairwell.
I've just been on an interesting tour around the Octagon Tower. Lots of interesting history, narrow stairwells, narrow spiral stairwells, and we got quite high up, and I have to admit it was a little bit frightening because I am a bit scared of heights. Here we have a very nice and historic bell. And this reminds us of the interesting phrase, "it rings a bell." When somebody says something that seems familiar to you, you can say, "Ah, that rings a bell," to indicate that you've probably heard it before, although perhaps you had forgotten it. So that was Ely Cathedral, quite beautiful I have to say. It's now time for me to have a wander around Ely town and see what there is to discover. Notice the play on words here. In the middle we have so much to do, fabrics, yarn and so much more. Notice the spelling of so. Normally it would be S-O, so much to do. But here we have a play on words. Here we see Well Heeled of Ely, a shop which will replace the heel of your shoe, which will then be well heeled. But well heeled also means wealthy or comfortably off. So here we see another play on words. And here we have the Red Herring Fish and Chip Shop. Another interesting expression. So obviously a herring is a kind of fish, but a red herring is a clue which is misleading. Something that we focus on which is not really relevant and not important. We call that a red herring. I think I've seen enough from Ely, enough history, enough interesting words. I'm feeling the pace after walking up all those stairs in that cathedral. I think there were 277 steps up and down. So I'm fairly sure that I will sleep well tonight. It's been a very interesting city. Some interesting words, idiomatic expressions, quite common. And yep, I'd certainly recommend it if anybody fancies a trip to Ely. You won't be disappointed.